Well, I'm on my way to Sweden and I am going to see and hunt for the Northern Lights, and I shared a packing video with you last week. And today I am going to share with you what I'm going to bring in my carry-on bag because it's a little different. There are some things that you want to bring when you're going onto the plane that is important that you need to keep with you at all times. The first thing you want is to always keep your passport, your important documents, all of that stuff you need to keep with you on your personal item on the plane. Even if you're going to be bringing your bag on the plane, even if you're bringing your suitcase on the plane, you never know. They may take your bag and they may have to check it if it gets too full. Don't ever put your passport or your important documents in your suitcase. Keep it on your personal item. And along with that, your phone numbers, your travel documents, all of your important papers. Nico is just wanting to come up. Gotta have him on my lap. So that's really important to remember. Don't ever put that stuff. Now, another thing that I'm bringing, and I'm going to the Northern Lights. I have a big, huge, gigantic 5-pound jacket when I go into the tundra or wherever it is, way up there in the northern part of Sweden, in Lapland. But I am going to bring a small, lightweight puffer jacket with me in my carry-on because I don't know what the weather's going to be like, and that big, heavy 5-pound jacket might be too much. So I want to make sure that I have just a lightweight jacket in my carry-on, especially if I land and it's cold. I could just throw this jacket on and it's very lightweight. The other thing you want to make sure that you do is bring your vitamins, your prescriptions, anything that you need, you want to keep them with you. So what I like to do, I just got this cute little bag. Isn't that cute? I put them in a little Ziploc, they're called bead bags. And I like to do this. It's a great hack because as I eat up my vitamins, this bag will get smaller and smaller, and I have everything I need. So I have my morning, I have my before I go to bed, and I have my vitamins. Got to keep yourself, healthy when you're traveling. And speaking of healthy, I am already boosting my immune system. So before you get on the plane, you want to make sure you boost your immune system. So I started, not only am I making sure I take my vitamins every day and doing my green juice, I'm also taking Airborne. Just want to really boost my immune system up. A lot of people around me are sick, and that's really important to do. Another thing that I did when I was in Scotland is to take some melatonin. So I have these time-released melatonin tablets, and I'm going to take those with me to get me regulated so I don't have too much jet lag, because we're going to land and then we're going to get moving right away, and I want to make sure that I can sleep when I get there. When I was in Scotland, I don't think I slept for 3 days. I mean, I zoned out, of course, but I don't think I got some really good sleep. So I wanted to make sure that I'm going to try that and see how that works again, and hopefully it works like magic like it did before. And then I have this little Ziploc baggie with some goodies in it. So I have Kleenex. I like to make sure I bring Kleenex on the plane. I bought these earbuds, and what these are, they're not the ones I want to use on the plane, because those are different, but what these are little tiny, see how small they are? And they play nighttime music, or they play beats, or they'll play sleeping music, and you could sleep with them in your ear. So if I'm in a place that's noisy and not conducive to sleeping, you just never know. I'm not having a roommate this time, so I'll be in my room by myself. But if I had a roommate, I definitely want to make sure I would bring these because they'll really be helpful to sleep. I'm bringing my adapter. Now this is really important, and I double checked to make sure that Sweden and Finland use these, and they do. So this is a great adapter because it also has USB and a C charger, and it has another plug up here. So this is perfect, and this is all I need. Let's see what else is in here. I have these little, I don't know if you can see them. Let's just open it up. These are the little teeth cleaning things from gum, and I'll use those on the plane, or it's nice just to have them in your bag in case you need to freshen up. And well, I have some Kick-Ass Immune Activator. Just in case I need, or just in case I get sick, I like to bring that with me so I could just take some and boost my immune system. I have these really great organic eye mask. It's not called an eye mask. It's called, I don't know, a sleeping mask. And I will bring that so I could sleep on the plane. Hopefully sleep on the plane. That's my plan. I also have a toothbrush. So I have a toothbrush for when I'm traveling on the plane. So those are really important to have with me. I also have some earplugs, and they'll be helpful. Try to sleep on the plane. Here's the other one. The other thing I have is my shawl. When you're going on an international flight, they always have blankets and pillows for you, but I always like to make sure I have my shawl so that I could wrap it around my shoulders, or I could, bunch it up and use it as a pillow, or I don't know. I love having my shawl. I always carry it with me when I travel. What else do I have in this bag? I have this little bag, which is going to carry my charger. I always want to make sure I carry my chargers. This is what I'm going to put in here, my earbuds that I will use on the plane that work better than, these are pretty much for sleeping. They're not really that great for every day. And I'll make sure I have all my cords and chargers in here so I have those easily accessible. And I got some cash. So I have some cash in the currency of the country that I'm going to. So that way, in case I need anything, I have that. And then some other really important items that I like to make sure I have, or things I like to do, is I always want to download a series or movies on my phone to make sure that I could watch the things that I want. While most airlines have an entertainment system, I still want to make sure that I have things to watch because it really takes the time up, or download a book. Make sure everything that you want is downloaded, because you may or may not be able to download it again. And if you're in another country, you're not going to be able to watch your Netflix. You won't be able to download it, that's for sure. So I like to make sure that I do that. I'm going to bring a little, it's called that flip flap that I like, that I will put on my table, my tray, and the airplane, where I can put my phone on that. I always like to make sure I have a really nice chapstick because it gets so dry on the plane, and I have my sanitizer wipes and some hand cream. What's really important is to make sure I bring my water bottle so I can always fill my water up. Another really important thing you want to make sure you do is make sure that, Nico's playing with a little toy, make sure that all of your lithium batteries are in your suitcase. So your phone is one, your iPad, those types of things, your battery charger, if you have like another battery charger, you want to make sure that that is in your suitcase. All your lithium batteries needs to be in your suitcase. Very important. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you is I am going to be bringing this small little purse that I got for Christmas from my stepdaughter. Isn't it so cute? And all my colors. Because when I get off the plane and I'll have my backpack, I want this in front of me so I can easily access my phone and my passport. So it's really nice to have something that you can just swing over that's really small. I can put this in my backpack, and then when I get off the plane, I can just wear it and I'll be ready to go through customs and passport control. So that's really important too. And those are the most important items to bring with me on the plane. I do have a book that I started reading, but I don't want to carry a book with me, so I'll probably download it on Audible or on Kindle. So I have all the entertainment that I need at my fingertips, have my earbuds on, probably bring some snacks because God forbid I get hungry. I like to make sure I have my snacks, and I'm ready to go for a very long trip. And I will be sending you photos and short little videos of my trip. So I hope this has been helpful. Some things you want to bring on the plane with you. And If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends, and let me know what you think. What is the most important thing that you bring on the plane with you that you like to make sure you have? Let me know, because I would love to know. Have a great day, and ciao for now. See you next week. Bye.